Hey guys, it's Tuesday Guy Cool back again, and it's kind of dark, and I look like hell. I'm so sorry. I just got home from work, and yeah, it went great. It went pretty smooth today. Nothing went like terribly wrong, so that was good, I guess. Life update real quick. I've been a man, bitch. That's all I'm gonna say about that. But what I wanted to talk about today, I'm sorry that this chair is squeaky. Maybe I should just not move anymore. What I wanted to talk about today is toxic masculinity and internalized misogyny. And I'm saying internalized misogyny because I had seen this thing on Instagram earlier today talking about someone in their personal experience with trans men, like a lot of the trans men that they have encountered are very misogynistic, and I can understand that. I mean, I can't understand that they are misogynistic. I'm just saying that I have also met a lot of very misogynistic trans men, and what I don't understand about that is, I think, I would assume that um, most of us trans men were, we grew up socialized as women, and we all know how society views women. They view women as being, less than. I'm just gonna keep it at that. And like trans men, and even like also masculine women don't have to necessarily studs. I know studs do it because honestly, when I was identifying myself as um, a stud, first of all, let me just side note. Ain't it crazy though how I went from trying to be this real masculine, you know, uh, well, I was never like very masculine, but I was a masculine woman. Um, just like, I love the vagina type shit, right? And to being, just this, I'm a gay. I am a gay man now. That's just really funny to me. I thought about that earlier. Anyway, going back, butch lesbians, I know because I've personally been around it. Um, how they talk about like other women's, like other women's, what the hell? Other women, like yeah, just feminine women. They talk about them as if society does not also see them as a woman, like regardless of how you're like presenting, and they know you're a woman or whatever, you're still treating these feminine women as if like they are less than you. And I hate to admit it, but you gotta call yourself out sometimes. Was also I was also guilty of this. I mean, this is not an excuse, but obviously, I didn't feel like a woman, so I felt, yes, I'm going to, you know, join in on this conversation of, yeah, like I'm masculine, and so, these other women are less than me, whatever, right? Okay, so for example, I really think that it is so rude, and I know y'all seen it before, calling women females. Yeah, like I said, y'all seen the calling women female is like diet bitch, and I just think that is so rude. Like, it seems very, I don't know, like what's the opposite of, I don't know, but it doesn't seem nice. Like, you shouldn't call women females. Like, it just seems very, they're not people anymore when you call them females. I don't know why. I mean, like, but anyway, you get what I'm saying. It's just very rude to me. I've noticed that it's pretty common that, I don't know who the fuck that texted me, and I think it's very common that a lot of trans men are kind of misogynistic, but at the same time, I don't think they probably don't recognize it, and I feel that if you see it, you should probably call your friends out on it. Because I realize now and I'm not even talking about just, okay, so right now I'm talking about men in general, because at work, you know, I work with a bunch of guys, and, you know, we have, well, not we, I do not partake, but, you know, they have locker room talk or whatever, right? When there's no, I mean, the only women that work at my job are, like, the women that work in the office. Um, but yeah, and they'll talk about the ladies in the office, and it's just, men are just, why? Anyway, men are disgusting. Like, I mean, obviously, I love men, but I can't stand them either. Like, you understand what I mean. I hate objectifying women, and that's why I did not enjoy going to the strip club. I don't think I ever have. I feel so bad all the time. I don't think I even have a real point, but I'm gonna say that my point at this moment is, you know, don't be that guy. Don't be that person. You don't even have to be a guy to do it. Just, you know, don't be that person to try and tell women how to be women. And oh my gosh, I had talked to this guy the other day. Wow, let me tell you how dumb he sounded. Oh my gosh. So, he told me, he was like, yeah, you know, I'm a real mama's boy, whatever, all this other shit, whatever, right? He was talking about, you know, his mom taught him how to do all these, like, girly things, right? And he asked his mom, I mean, you know, he might have asked his mom this question, but, you know, whatever. I don't fucking know. Anyway, he was like, why are you growing me to be a woman? And she was like, well, if you ever encounter a woman that doesn't know how to be a woman, you can teach her how to be. I was like, what the, who the fuck? But I mean, hey, you know, and that's what I mean. Internalized misogyny. I don't think that we don't always have to, like, you know, we don't need to put gender roles on stuff. Stop putting gender roles on stuff. Oh, it irritates me. But anyway, he said that shit, and he was like, yeah, and he got real, like, aggressive about it too. He was like, I mean, not towards me, but he was just like speaking aggressively, like, yeah, he's met some women that don't know how to be women, and he has to teach them. And I was like, what the fuck kind of shit? You like pick me ass nigga? Like, man, disgusts me. Anyway, so yeah, like I said, there's probably no point to this, but I just wanted to point it out to some people who, you know, may watch this and not even recognize that they're misogynistic assholes. So you're welcome for the wake up. And I don't claim to be perfect all the time. You know, I may say some, you know, I don't think I'm like all the way, like, you know, like a shitty person when it comes to that kind of stuff. I try not to be, for the most part, you know. I try to, you know, call people out on their misogynistic comments. But did I even talk about toxic masculinity? But that's kind of my point, though. How trans men's toxic masculinity comes from their internalized misogyny. That's how the two link, and that was my point, I guess. Yeah. So yeah, start putting gender roles on stuff, and that's it. That is my message for this week, and I hope y'all got something out of this. You know, respect women, respect everyone. But y'all have a good day, good week, and go watch everybody else's videos. And then again, I'm so sorry for this squeaky ass chair. I don't know. Sorry. But yeah, I will see y'all next week.